What? Happy New Year. I should probably just sign off now. What the fuck was that? Okay, so for real though, welcome back to the Antisocial Socialite. Here we are, season 3 in the new year. So many new things that are happening both on the show, in my personal life. It's just time for new, fresh change. I hope that you agree with that. So, I took the whole month of January off. As you guys know, I wrapped up season 2 at the end of December. Here we are at the beginning of February because I needed the entire month of January off to set myself up for this new year with this new move. If you noticed, it's a little different here. It's because I got this beautiful couch that I'm hanging out. No artwork up yet, so I apologize. And also for those that may be wondering, the egg chair came with me in the move. It is in my bedroom, so I will still be recording from there, don't worry. But I have been living in the same house for 10 years now. And through that whole tenure, all of you know that I've worked in retail, so I've accumulated so much shit. Like a ridiculous amount. I could probably house a whole neighborhood in Boston in my clothes because that was most of what had moved over here, which is beyond disgusting. If you saw my accessories and my clothing, I really truly have a problem. But yeah, so craziness. I felt like I was like super prepared, and nope, definitely like didn't realize it was like such an immense amount of shit that was coming along with me. So here we are, a full 2 weeks since I got the keys to the condo that I've officially finally moved out of that house. So super crazy, but I will tell you, it was also the same day that I got the keys to this beautiful new space that I lost my job that I had for the last 9.5 years. So when the world kind of wants to tell me like, hey, you need a fresh change, apparently it just wants to do it all in one day in very major ways. So having no job, a brand new place, all at once is really kind of frightening, but I've actually been really happy because I did know, but now I can officially tell you guys how fucking miserable I was at my work. So I'm moving on to greener pastures. There's already new opportunities on the landscape for me, so I figured, let me just enjoy being what my ultimate goal has been, being a stay-at-home daughter, even though I'm living alone and like my mom doesn't live here, but still I want to be a stay-at-home daughter, and I just wanted to be supported because I am not a wife. I don't have any kids, so what was my next best stay-at-home option? And voila, here we are. No, it's been great. I've actually spent the whole 2 weeks moving everything and getting settled and starting to decorate and just have fun and sleep in and enjoy my own company and de-stress, because my stress level literally has gone from like here to here. It feels glorious. I'm waking up every day and I'm not stressed and anxious and my body feels good, and I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I do this so long ago? But they did it for me, so thank you. But yeah, no, COVID's a motherfucker because it's making everybody lose their jobs, unfortunately, still, even into 2021. So I figured, you know, we're going to focus on new beginnings in a very positive light for this season, because we have so many new things coming to us, even though old things such as Rona are sticking around. So some new things. I'm going to have some new things cooking for this season. Why am I sitting so properly? And I left my really cool bee ring from Gucci over there. I took it off because I washed my hands. I'll wear it on a different episode to show you guys. And so I'm not going to do commercial breaks. Well, I lied. Probably I will do them. But for now, take a break from the commercial breaks. And I wanted to do something new called the Antisocial Circle. So it's going to be a person or a group of persons. I hate when people say that. No, a group of people that could be celebrity. It could be somebody in my life, somebody I admire, somebody I want to shout out. But I will exclusively curate this list every single week and to let you know who is in my antisocial circle. You saw at the beginning of the show, I have my new visual from Miss BBB herself when I went to Philly and had my photo shoot. And I have new music. And yeah, more things to come for sure, but that's just the beginning of it. So let me fill you in on my antisocial circle, and actually somebody that I announce on there is my guest for this week. So it's all coming full antisocial circle. You can block me now. You can turn this off. You can defriend me in real life and on all social media. Because I'm so punny, I can't help it. This week's antisocial circle has like 2 hands full of people. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So we got Dre, Jerry, Johnny, Vanessa, Andres, my mama, my brother Jordan, and Hayden. Yeah, I got 8 people that I love. And the reason why, because they all helped me in some capacity, from little to really big, helped me move into my new space. So Jerry and Dre, I owe them an air fryer dinner. I got an air fryer for Christmas, haven't used it yet. Maybe I'll have to record something on my lack of cooking skills and how I'm trying to do it with an air fryer. But I owe them dinner. And I owe everybody my life because they helped me move. Dre and Jerry honestly took all my furniture. Andres took a couple heavy pieces and the rest of my stuff in this 2-week move. My family came up on the first full day, helped me set up. Vanessa, Johnny were here with carloads and keeping me company in such a crazy couple days that I had while moving in here. So they are this week's special antisocial circle peeps. This week's guest is none other than Andres Millan Baldas. He is a former colleague of mine that has turned into like another brother to me. He's amazing. And he last year, happy anniversary actually, Andres, had changed his entire career path and is now with New York Life, and he's on his way to become a financial advisor. He helped me pretend to be a real adult even though I'm 36, and I think it's high time I do become an adult, but to get a life insurance policy outside of my employer. Well, I don't have that anymore, but my employer life insurance and benefits that I do have there. So we're really planning for my future and what's going to come about it. And I figured this is actually a great opportunity as we're starting the new year and how COVID really has financially impacted so many of us to really set up for the future and have, you know, safety and security net when we need it, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones. So you guys can get to check it out. We had a great time together and enjoy the whole little interview I have with him.
I love it. Very formal, huh?
So formal. Hola, chiquitingos. Today with me I have Andres Millan Baldas. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
So Andres, tell everybody how we know each other.
Wow, we know each other, I think, for how many years ago? We met at Bottega Veneta. We worked together.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years?
Yeah. I think we first met like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
When it was like 6.5 we started working.
We worked together at Bottega Veneta.
Yeah. He's like familia to me.
Very good.
Yes, I was Reina del Norte when we were working together. You know, all my Spanish is coming out right now because Andres is here. But he is actually in my new house right now. Muscle
Nice.
man, helping me out move some furniture and other belongings I needed to do. So I figured he's actually been helping me for, you know, setting up my future and finances. And I figured, what better way to like start off 2021 than talking about getting into our finances and our financial well-being. But first, Andre, since you are like the first real guest to come and sit here and interview with me, I have a little gift for you
Okay.
that we're gonna get started with.
Cash is accepted.
Yes, but it's only because it's you. We have to do a shot right now here on recording.
This is totally not very professional. Oh my god.
So here we have Jose Cuervo Especial little nips. We got the gold, right? We got some limes and we got some salt. So I figured,
Who am I to say no?
exactly, the Mexicano that always talks about drinking, and
I can't believe that.
we're gonna take a shot because all of you people know that I don't even drink, but Andres always tries to get me to drink, and I say that,
I just say that it's medicinal.
right,
Tequila.
right, but it's more of like, just like a social thing, not an addiction thing. But I was like,
Addiction is good. I'm kidding.
but I figured, why not? He's like literally one of the first guests to like come and sit and hang out in my new place.
That's awesome.
He helped me move, so I was like, it's shot, shot. Everybody. Oh, I know, I should do the whole thing. Yeah, you want some salt first?
You want to do the whole ceremony?
Oh, of course, we have limes cut, we have the salt.
So you
and
get
it's
one lime?
pink Himalayan salt. So
Ah.
it's like more fancy here
Mm-hmm.
in the new place.
So you put salt here.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have pink
Ah,
Himalayan.
you have a very good school.
Yes. I have a very
and
good
then
teacher.
You get one of those.
Yes, I figured I'd grab it out of the bowl.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it now.
All right.
Perfect.
So tequila, lime, and salt.
And that's it. That's all you need. Very simple ingredients.
All
right,
guys.
cheers.
Salud. Oh my goodness. Ah. Delicioso.
Just gonna just spit out part of the.
Oh my god, it was pretty good. It was great. Just keep the spot.
Yep.
So guys, don't drink more than that. That's all I recommended you to drink. Yeah, right. Who?
I have like part of the like rind. in
What
my
happened with
favorite-
last Friendsgiving?
Yeah.
Everybody was quiet, just listening to rap music, and then the Mexicano came from behind. Shots, tequilas, and everybody was just jumping.
He is the party starter. I'm gonna tell you, at work, he always was starting the party. Whoop, whoop. Right, we even dressed similar today. We didn't even plan
Yeah.
this. We got our flannel, our light black jeans
You
on.
have good taste.
We do have good taste, you know? It's because we worked together so closely for all those years. All right, so now we have some alcohol in us.
Ah, thanks God. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
But I figured, let's just like have a casual conversation.
I love it.
Chat about you, chat about like what your new role is, because neither one of us are at Bottega Veneta anymore. Andres left last February of 2020, right before the Panini, the Pamela, the Panorama, the pandemic. You know, so Andres had left, unfortunately, and it's definitely has not been the same since he left. But he's on to new adventures. So why don't you tell us like what you're working on now, what your new career path is,
So
and how you've helped me.
yeah, exactly. So I love Bottega Veneta. Bottega Veneta.
It's the tequila.
The tequila is hitting quickly. No, it was such a great experience working with very talented people. But I got to a point in my career that I wanted to learn more and have a bigger horizon to be able to work the whole nation, you know, something bigger. And then that everything that I do impact people in the best way. I truly believe in the long-term relationships and care about my friends and clients that I had in the past. So I decided to move to become an agent of New York Life, an insurance agent. And my goal is to be a fully licensed financial advisor. So I'm in that process. But of course, in the beginning, I reached out to all my friends to let them know. Some of them, Katie's my dear friend. Also, she's my client because she went through the process with me and my colleagues, and she loved it. And I feel like she's more protected. She's more ready for the future, and whatever investment she has in mind. She had in mind.
Wait, are you trying to tell everybody that I'm an adult now?
No.
Am I an adult?
You're more adult.
I know,
I'm
right?
44. I don't care. I'm still...
Yeah, but you have like a whole family. I feel like I'm still a kid at 36. Ay.
No, it's good. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's I'm
This is Andres.
I'm very happy right now, and I'm willing to win the Grammy in my company and be the best of the best Latino agente.
Sensational. I love it.
Delicioso.
We have so many inside jokes, it's like disgusting. But hopefully you guys will have a chance to meet Andres in person or gain some financial advice from him, and you can hear all his jokes down the road. So Andres, let's kind of rewind to last year when you had started working for the company and you had reached out to me and you're like, I knew where he was going because I knew that he was going to school and training while working at Bottega. But when he officially transitioned over to New York Life, he's like, Katie, I think that you could definitely use a life insurance policy. And I had, multiple Zoom calls with Andres to get set up and get the whole process rolling into my final stage of being an adult, right? It's like planning for my future. So tell everybody what you felt like was the best for me at that point. Because you were just like, okay, you have your career going, you have this going, but let's plan for the future. So how did you approach that situation?
So based after starting the company in a lot of school and a lot of studying and everything, I have to do that. But thinking of Katie is, I was sure that she can get advantage of what we offer, what we do. And I thought of you, let's have a conversation. It's, by no means you have to take any decision. It's better to be informed than not to be informed. I asked a couple of questions like, you have any plan? You have any protection in place? Imagine, last year, let's say you got a life insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year. You never guess that you will lose your job.
Right.
But you're protected.
But here I am, unemployed.
This is example. Oh, no. She didn't lose a job. They let her go. They're stupid people. But anyway.
Position eliminated. Wah, wah,
Yeah, they're going to lose more. But anyways, but this is what I'm saying. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Our 2020 marked us a lot. It was a crazy year with the COVID. And still we haven't tried to resolve as a country and as a world with that pandemic. And nobody knew that.
Nobody.
We
could never have predicted that in our lifetime we'd ever experience this.
So nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. That's why one of the main things that we tell everybody is be protected. Yeah, I have insurance in my work. Are you sure it's enough? You know how it works. Not everybody knows exactly. You only get a certificate, but you don't get the details. That's the part that I can help you.
Yes. I'm on the clip on them, Andres. Tell them.
So, and again, you start with resolutions. You probably already started or something. You want to save more money, pay bills, buy a house, get healthier, and everything. But whatever you decided to do, I was telling Katie, just have a smart goals. Very specific. Specifically one.
Can we just take a brief pause so you can see that beautiful cardinal just hanging out on the tree right there?
Wow.
Right?
I'm gonna bring the guitar here, get inspiration.
Yeah. He's also a guitarist and he performs. So anybody that lives outside of Massachusetts, you have to come visit and watch him perform.
Oh, yeah.
Andres and Joe.
Yes.
So basically Andres was like, Katie, I think I know that you have life insurance through work, but I also think it would be great to have this, addition in your financial portfolio in order to have it. So now talking about the fact that I no longer have the job that I was paying the life insurance for, I now have the stability of having New York Life and the policy there in order to hold me over in case something does happen, which is amazing. And now Andres and I actually just had a Zoom call yesterday of how we're going to be continuing my financial planning and transferring my 401k over and bringing it to New York Life and trying to figure out if it's 401k or Roth IRA. So he's really educating me on all of this stuff, and definitely I'm a client for life.
and every situation is different. So remember, every case, you're younger, you're married with kids, your aunt, you're an uncle, every case is different. That's why you need to sit down and talk with somebody that you can trust and feel comfortable to talk about your finances. It's one of the most important things. Do you guys have a financial advisor?
Comment below, because I bet you don't. But he's going to be yours.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm so happy to tell you guys that I have a very strong team that support me with all the cases or friends. Any help, I'm not alone. But yeah, it gives me a lot of satisfaction because when everybody is planned and has this peace of mind, they can operate much better and focus on real goals like money.
Absolutely. And money, is it everything?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda. This is how I rule this world. So always focus on the money, guys, because if you don't have the money, it's like a domino effect in a negative way. So the stress and everything will kill you.
Yeah.
Worse than anything else, any sickness, to be honest with you.
Yeah, stress is huge. I mean, and that causes strokes, heart disease, all of these different things that if you're stressed about not having money or enough money or having your future set. I mean, Andres had mentioned to me, which, I know his family, but, he was saying that he has a wife and 3 children. And if something...
No more.
Factory is closed.
Factory is closed, no more. Okay, sorry.
No, don't ever apologize. But if something ever were to happen to him, he has a financial plan set in place that his family would be able to continue the lifestyle that they're living and have everything provided to them. Knock on wood. I mean, we don't want you to go anywhere, but you've already planned for the inevitable, and hopefully that's not for another 40 years plus, but that you do have that set in place, which is incredible. And I think that right now people don't really understand that we're so young, we're not thinking about retirement or future or having kids or wherever you are in your life, but I think this is such a great opportunity if we do have a little bit of disposable income to be putting it towards a life insurance policy or other financial offerings that they do have in New York Life.
I definitely highly recommend you guys to have an agent. Could be me, could be another person that you feel comfortable, but just start getting informed. Don't waste the time. You can lose money, but time doesn't get back. So don't hesitate too much. Talk. For me as an agent, to talk with somebody is free of charge. Maybe $5.
$5.
No, it's free of charge. And also, you're not obligated to do anything with me or my company, And but it's something to think about it. As much time you wait, I mean, you're missing time that you can wisely dedicate it for your financial future. And a lot of people complain, I don't have money. That's why you need a plan.
Exactly.
How you get money? I'm broke. You're doing something wrong, my friend. Mi amiga, I'm watching you. Too much party. So listen, if you don't have money, it's because something is wrong. We need to sit down and talk about it. If you have a lot of money, okay, let's make this money to work much better on your favor. Very important. A lot of taxes implications when you have money. And after this stimulus, what do you guys think is going to happen next year when we have to pay for this dinero? People took vacation to Bahamas, to Cancun. But this money has to be paid back.
Yes.
Dude.
Come on, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
So please, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, could be for me or for somebody else. Let's get informed.
Use the tequila, Mike. Tell them.
Oh my God. It's empty.
Oh. All right, guys.
But ladies and gentlemen,
listen in.
Listen to the podcast here with Katie Sweeney. Making my way downtown, walking fast.
I should get my keyboard and we'll pretend to be Vanessa Carlton rolling down the street. Andreas, this was probably, God, like 5 years ago. Something like that, right? He doesn't really know I listen to rap music. And
I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
Yeah, he had no idea, actually. And I was on my lunch break and I didn't have any like headphones or whatever, so it was on speaker. And I was listening to a song and he's like, Katie? You listen to rap music? I imagine you to be like, making my way downtown. So that has been a joke literally for all these years. But I was like, all right, that song is like okay, but I'm not that white, right? I listen to everything. Maluma, Ozuna.
All this
Shakira.
good stuff, huh? Shakira keeps on lying. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Honestly, that's a serious comment. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Make sure you guys protect it. Honestly, if you're like 25, it doesn't matter. You feel like you own the world, but you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. For these friends that have kids and everything, if you haven't thought about it, start thinking about it. But don't take too long, honestly. And I can be your resource. I'm Katie's friend. I love my friend, and also I'll do everything that I can on my capacity to make her better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
$5.
$5.
Anyways, you can call my 800 Delicioso agent, and
the number's below. 1-800 Delicioso agent. Is that what you said? That was great. So tell us where.
Gross.
You guys can decide. Wait, so tell my viewers where they're going to be able to contact you.
Yeah.
What's your email? What's your social security? What's your phone number?
My credit, my checking and routing number.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, you feel free to give me a call. My personal cell, that's my work phone. Can I say it?
Yeah.
It's, 617-543-8913. Call me.
He also texts messages and sends funny memes. So if you want that in addition to your financial planning, he has memes for you.
Life is a comedy. So guys, don't make that very serious, but inform, set up your life and have this peace of mind.
Absolutely. All right, so now we're going to do random question time.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that. Tell me.
I know.
Yes, tell me.
What is a hidden talent that people don't know
About what?
that you have, like a hidden talent?
I iron perfectly.
Oh, I never knew that.
I can train you right now.
Let me get my ironing board that you just moved over here.
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Polishing shoes too, but
I never knew that. Yeah, he used to polish his shoes, but we get our uniforms dry cleaned, so I never knew about the ironing.
Yeah, I'm very good iron. I learned when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had a very strict mother.
So yeah, and actually, we'll take a timeout on the random question time to actually. Let's just do random question time, and then we'll.
It's not recording, Katie.
Imagine 20 minutes of our life just gone. I have no more nips.
Oh my God! This is the best payoff for the health.
All right. Where's your favorite place to vacation, or that you want to vacation?
The ocean.
Doesn't matter.
The place. Yeah.
You went to Tulum.
I love Cancun. Yeah, I love Cancun. Just honestly, the simplicity of being in a hammock, and the waves and the wind and no kids. Well, just give me 2 hours, okay?
That's it.
2 hours.
But his Zoom background is exactly what he's
and
talking
then with
about.
the pina colada.
Right on your chest, but you have that swirly straw that is just like.
Yeah, so
you
I think it's so nice because we live here. It's so cold. Our skin is covered by clothes, so you want to uncover a little bit more.
This is a PG show, everyone. No, just kidding. All right, one more question.
Tell me.
I didn't really prepare for this. I just wanted to see off the cuff, like, what you want, like, to answer.
It was a good question.
Oh, no. I mean, I already know the answer of what you're going to... Espresso. I know what you're going to say.
About what?
But they don't know. What's your favorite movie?
Nacho Libre.
Yes! I knew it.
It's one of my favorite, but Nacho Libre, I see myself like Nacho Libre.
Nacho!
I have the belly, so I'm pretty close to Blackjack.
Jack Black. Blackjack is a game.
Okay. It's a tequila, you see.
I know.
You get the best results.
Yeah, I should have bought a whole bottle. Oh.
Imagine, but we need,
That's enough for
next
now.
time I come visit, I'll bring you one.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. See, he's my
I'm going
supplier.
to Costco, I'll bring you one.
Okay.
That's good.
Perfect.
Put it in the freezer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Delicioso. Chicos, chicas, please, really, take advantage of me with my knowledge, okay?
Yeah. Don't take advantage of
I'm
him.
off the market.
Right. I was gonna say, don't take advantage of him. Otherwise, I took advantage of his muscles today because he helped me move a rug, a headboard.
I know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you more than that, but you're gonna be fused.
This is your first interview that you have booze on it.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my God, I'm very bad influence.
He
Too much,
is.
Katie.
That's why I don't have my job anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. But no, let's do a brief bio, even though we're wrapping up this interview. Yeah. But that's why I was like, time out and random question time. But you grew up in Mexico.
Correct.
So let's talk about that because you talked about your mom very quickly. But like, tell us a little bit about your background. We're doing this whole interview backwards. I should have said this stuff in the beginning.
No, I was in Mexico. I was in a Catholic school my whole time, and then I graduated from University International Business, and I moved. I worked for almost 2 years in Mexico, and I took an advantage in 2000. I was living in Randolph.
Oh, always Massachusetts.
But yeah, I haven't moved, and I love East Coast, and I love the cold weather, and I wear Reebok Stockton, my first job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reebok, and he worked up to Cole Haan.
Yeah, all these retail.
And
yeah, I'm glad I'm off of retail right now. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely enjoy it. And he's got an amazing family at home, for sure. I was invited last year, but obviously the pandemic happened. But his oldest daughter asked me for a sleepover. So we still have that rain check because I owe it to her. But maybe I could have her here.
Yeah.
I have a new beautiful air mattress, queen size, so comfortable.
Yep.
We'll get her all set up.
The kids can play, have pizza night.
Yeah. I asked
and
Andres.
Popcorn.
Yeah, I have popcorn bowls. And I asked Andres if he wanted pizza today for lunch. I was going to treat him, but he's CrossFit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Solid muscle.
Yeah.
So he said no. Even like no nachos.
No, it's always yes, but I have to be hot again.
I know, because he was like this skinny. Like he showed me pictures of when he grew up in Mexico.
Yeah.
And he was like a boy band member.
There's too much information, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's the end of this interview. But no, Andres, thank you so much for giving us a tip. Do you have any like little piece of advice to end this interview off that we should know for 2021 or?
Yeah, protect yourself and protect the people that you love the most. That will be something that I want you to keep in your mind. And any question, again, I'll be more than happy to help and be a resource for you guys. I mean, Katie, just tough, but she would have like, get the hell out of here, Andres. But no, she was interested. So to me, it's a success.
Absolutely. And I'm a client. Fuck yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And
Gracias.
again, 617
543 8913.
Yeah, I saw it on the caller ID all those years, and I still haven't memorized it.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, ciao.
Bye.
Take care. Have a delicioso day.
I hope you guys enjoyed that interview because had I had the cameras rolling before and after, you would honestly be dying laughing because Andres honestly is a trip without a suitcase. Dude is hysterical. We had so much fun and you know, he's always talking about partying and having a great time and he brings the party wherever you may be. So I figured I had to kind of like accommodate and bring the party here. You guys will probably never ever see me drink again on this show because I don't. But tequila is a probiotic, and I think that's the only thing I can drink without getting violently ill. So for that, actually, maybe I should do like a little tequila session in the further future episode. But anyway, enjoy this cold ass little spell that we're gonna have for the next week and all the snow that has come with it. And I will see you guys next week on episode 32. All right, peace.